what you guys can see here. What happened here? I took a trade. Here we can see clear that was a short signature because these two candles tried to move up and it couldn't close below the above the 50%. So this candle, this candle, this candle, no, this candle could even go after above the 50%. But this and this touched the opening range high and then couldn't close above the 50%. I took a short here, 21, 5, 6, 7. And I take one off on this low and I'm just looking now. But like I said, we expect some kind of a choppy opening because of this conditions. But again, here we can see this swing high. We couldn't touch the opening range high. These two candles close above the 50%. But if you think about some range, that was our dealing range, right? High and low, and we trade on 2R 786, and just one candle touched the 886, the lowest retracement level, but bodies closed below 786. But like still some kind of a choppy conditions because we didn't uh, we didn't close below the one yet. So we expect, like I said, today a choppy condition. I listened to 950 or something. I just take the shorter here because it was, I mean, I saw clear. But if you try frame a short in choppy conditions, if you think about the range right now is this, you just can frame a trade on choppy conditions on this level above at 0786 above at least, or the best condition would be the 0.886 level. That would be like a good entry thinking about the range, because maybe we're gonna play today until 950 this kind of choppy condition here. But now we can see this is still a bearish signature because we this time we traded back to the opening range, and we touch the 88.6 level, and now find price is finding some kind of a resistance to get back into the opening range. So this candle couldn't close inside the range. And this candle, if you think about the range, couldn't close above the 618. We trade back, but the body closed below. And if this candle start closing below the opening range, confirm our trend to the lower side. And if you think about our 30 minutes dealing range, look, we touch the upper quarter, reject here, trade it back, and now we play around the 50% of this dealing range. And if you were going lower, the next step should be trading to this time. And price came here once, get back to the half of this level, the 50%, and maybe we're going lower a little bit late. But like I said, maybe until 950, we're gonna be this choppy around this zone here, this level here. And here, think about the same logic. We retrace into 0.705, but the body closed below 618. And now this candle couldn't get inside the opening range low level, this one. And now start a mini consolidation on this level here. And you always like to pay attention to when you have a consolidation, where price playing, if it's closing above or if it's closing below the 50% of the consolidation range. And look here, the same example here. We trade into 786 level, but let's see when this candle is going to close. This candle is going to close below the opening range. So even another sign for us that is there's a bearish trend. We couldn't close inside the opening range. This is small details that makes a lot of difference when you try to frame a trade, especially right after the open when have these choppy conditions. And now we have a bearish fractal consolidation, and we start pushing lower. Now we're gonna close below -1, and it's confirming that our Well, not yet, but need to close below -1. To confirm it, we're going to push into at least to this level here. And this signature, because we couldn't close below -1 yet, is another indication that we have this choppy environment at the open, because when you have a clear side to run, this will be closed like maybe after 2-3 minutes we will close it below this -1 here. Now let's see if we're going to close below this one, and then confirms that we're going to trade onto here. There we go. Now that we close below 1 and we touch 1.5, maybe we can make a retrace between 0 and 1 around this zone, because that's, or because we have this chop condition, we trade straight away to some of these levels. And this is our range updated. And now, like I said before, we close below 1, we touch 1.5, in this case almost 2, and we can expect some retracement around this level here, -1 and 0, because this level also would be retrace of our range, something around here, 50% and 615. And we touch the level. Sometimes we go a little bit further, a little bit up around here, but we touch this 0 and -1 here, and now we can trade into 2.33 and 2.5 level. Probably going to retrace a little bit, because in this case we never retraced to the 50% of the range yet. So maybe going to retrace into one of these two levels and then pushing lower. But if we think about our updated range from this high to this low, or this low that breaks the low, we retrace into 618 level. So then we can push lower because this is a retrace to levels we want to see price trade. Retrace to 706 level of this updated range, rejection block, and that's my runner. $840, $900 profit so far on this trade. This is my executions. Because I enter here, take up off, pyramid here on these levels and take off, because to keep like the low risk. So enter here, take couple off, pyramid more here, this is another tree, and take off on the levels, and I'll just have the runner. There we go. That was for me the trade for the open range. Pretty good trade. This was a 194.75 points and 9.86 risk reward, almost 10 to 1 risk reward. And now, because of this pushing lower, like I said, I was expecting this lower price at the opening. Maybe wait until the 10 a.m. to see, because now these 4.5 deviations are filled here. The full 4.5 deviation, and we can take a look at our higher time frame, this one here, because thinking about the range, we are getting where 0.705, 0.786 of the yesterday's range, and from the week range, I'll get the two levels here. So maybe we can see some kind of a retracement right now, because think about this deviation, we almost touch 3, and then it's 0.705, 0.786, some kind of a retrace at the 10 a.m. But we need to wait the 10 a.m. first few minutes to see if it's manipulation low or we gonna retrace. But these two levels is very good for me, because this level, the 0.786 level of from yesterday to today is the 0.705 from the Monday to today. And usually when you have like a different ranges to see, one level match to the other. So maybe we can touch this level here to let's see. And then we have this rejection block, but we need to 10 a.m. to confirm that. For me that should be a trade. This is the safe measure, and this is the correct measure. And our correct measure 4.5, get back to the open range. when you guys think about, everything is connected because the 4.5 deviation of the opening matches our retracement levels of this big range, and that was I was expecting the price. We trading lower into some of these levels, and later in the day we trade back up, and maybe I don't know if we're gonna take these lows because today is a range day, but that's the logic that I was looking, because overall I'm bullish on Nasdaq right now, because like I told you yesterday, um, this week on Monday, we touched the lower quarter of the quarterly range. So for me, that's a very deep discount to the price. And maybe we can trade into this S even rise or something around here before they retrace. That would make sense. 12, 19, 278. And on the higher time frame, 19278 is this level, 278. Perfect. Same level, 0786 of the full day range is almost 88.6 of today's. Or maybe we can like reverse it from here. Let's see, because now we just touched the 0.786 of the yesterday level. That's a good retrace point, like this one. And these measures is invalidated right now because this is the new rejection block. Is the 10 a.m. rejection block. So let's see. That's very strong level. And if you think about now our 30-minute dealing range here and the highs up there, here's one we can take off. Two. $10.02 retracement, and I need to make just 1,000 on this account. I can make more than 1,000 a day. So there you go. But here's a long short for me. No, it's $11 behind. So there you go. Now I can trade more this account, but there is a long for us, for you guys. Here you can follow this price here. Now you have these deviations to follow, and you know the rules. Yeah, Mark, it's recording. Yeah. What do you mean, Natalia? We couldn't see my screen? Hold on. Hold on a second. I don't know why it stopped the sharing. Sorry, guys. I just noticed it now. What about now? Now you guys see my screen again? Oh, sorry. Oh, great. Sorry, guys. I don't know, the screen share stopped, and I was talking the price action for you guys. My bad. Sorry. So I put it again. that was my executions that I did on and previously. The execution take partials and then I parameter here, and my last TP was this one on 4 deviation. And now I did just a quick long here because I need to make $1,000 on this account. I can make more than $1,000 a day for the consistency rule. So I just closed the trade after I reached this level. But here is a long entry that we can maybe think about the 10 a.m. and now we go like -1. That's a long entry for you guys if you think about frame trade. I took the short and I took just the long for completed the 1,000, but that's the trade right now. From this low to the opening AM high, because 10 a.m. 2 minutes manipulation. That was that's the 2 minutes manipulation of the 10 a.m. model. It's a model that I have after 2 minutes manipulation, and after 10:03 we started pushing higher, and that will happen exactly today. 10:03, boom. This is the first prime number of the 10 a.m. So that's a model that I have that works very not every day, but when happens, this price delivery happens very fast, and that what probably happens today, because maybe the screen was black, but I was showing that the level that we touched here, 4.5 deviations, was our 7-hour time frame level of retrace here, 786. We touched this 0786 level, and since the range starts on yesterday, and from the range from Monday to today, the 0705. So this is a very strong retracement level, because like I was said before, I was expecting the price running low after the opening to reach some of these deviations on these retracement levels, because overall I was bullish, and because of this level here, when it touched the lower quarter of the quarterly range, and here we touched the upper quarter of the level before, and that's a signature. Then we always have it. We run to lower quarter to up quarter, so up quarter of this level when it can go above, and the same logic, we touch the upper quarter of the lower level if you can go below. So this, look, the candle couldn't close below the upper quarter, so that's another signature for retrace to me, and that was this time here. So this rejection block makes sense to me, the 10 a.m. rejection block, and 2 minutes of the manipulation, and now we're pushing higher, and the same logic here, partial on 1, 1.5 or 2, now the one 2.33, and the last one here. Oh, so yeah, I'm just reading this guy. I don't know. I didn't heard the message, but of course, but I mean, everything that I said here that you guys couldn't see because it was a black screen is recorded, and then you guys can rewatch this 10-15 minutes that was a black screen. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, probably the last 10 minutes, Bourbon, but it's recorded. After this price run finish, I will close this live, and I'll upload the video because today's it's recording, and you guys can see. Thanks, Rich. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I can go. Yes, for sure. But you wasn't on the record. What I was talking when you got this black screen was initially we took this short, right? And price was trading lower. So when we reached 4.5 of this delivery was done, and then we started looking for maybe some kind of reversal or retrace after this point. And we always like to think this is kind of a puzzle, and we try to connect the different dots to solve this puzzle. So okay, the first thing that the price showing me that probably he's going higher is because this delivery was finished for 4.5. And when we look into our higher time frame, I was telling that initially I was looking for lower price after the opening, but later in the day, I want to see lower price because overall, I'm bullish on Nasdaq. And if you think about the range from yesterday low, so from for Tuesday low, not Wednesday, Tuesday low to the high, we have this range, and price just touched the 0.786 level retrace right here. It was on the 10 a.m. And also, if you think about the full range, that would be from Monday to the high, it's not the correct range because we need to update the range since this candle here on Tuesday retrace into 50% of the Monday range and break the high. When you do this, we update the low of this level here. But if you didn't update, you got the full range, 0.786 of the Tuesday to today range is the 0.705 of the full range from Monday from and today high. So price touch here is both levels are excellent retrace levels, and it happens at the 10 a.m. So at 10 a.m. was this, we touched this 0.786 and 0.705 level, and also in our RTH gap chart, since we changed our overall bias on Monday, because Monday we turned into the lower quarter of the low quarter of the quarterly. So from this green rectangle to this green rectangle, we have 4 levels: 50%, 25%, 75%, thinking about premium discount. So we traded to the lower quarter level, thinking about this big range, and I draw the same levels inside of this low to this upper quarter, and we traded to lower quarter too. So for me, I changed my bias from a Nasdaq overall to bullish, and yesterday we touched this lower quarter again, and today I was expecting maybe to the 50% of this level, but we reject right away on the upper quarter, because that's what price does. Usually he trades from lower quarter to up quarter, and when we can go further than this upper quarter, is pricing telling me I can get to the next level, that would be this one. And the same logic when we touch to the lower quarter is price telling I can go further to cross this level to the levels below here. So thinking about this logic, if we can close below the upper quarter, is pricing telling me I can go further to this bottom side, and that's the trade here. So I measure just this rejection block. You guys can use the fractal consolidation as well as the range, like this, and we close above -1. When it touches -1.5, you can expect some kind of retrace between 0 and 1, and that was just happened here. Perfect, touch the 50% of this level retrace, and now we're going to push in higher to where? 2.2.5, and the same logic that we do on this down price, touch 2 and 2.5. If you close above 2.5, most of the times another retrace between 1 and 1.5, and then less push, and sometimes into 3.5, one more retrace into here, 0 and 1, and the last one for 4.5, and that's what's going to happen right now. The green box show is the quarterly opening gap, is the gap that happens between quarterly times. So from August to January, this gap from the close to the open. So the close of the October quarter and the open of January, and then from July, I'll show you again. So if you go to our 3 months chart, 3 months chart is this chart here, right? So we have the quarterly. So that's our current quarter starts on January 2025. This from the October 2024. This one for July 2024, and this was April 2024. So the gap between January last year, January 2024 closed to April 2024 open, we have a gap, is this green box, and the same to April 2024 to July 2024. So from this green box here to here, I draw these 4 levels: 25%, 50%, 75%. And that's how price plays. uh, I just look into these levels when I don't have like weak opening gaps to the downside, because I have this new weak opening gap, this one, and when price was trading lower here, I did have new week opening gaps to do this measurement and see how far price can go. So when I don't have like new week opening gaps, I use a new day opening gaps, is this blue rectangle. But at this time, I didn't have any new day opening gap below. So I came back to this quarterly, and now makes sense for me why we make some reversal around here. And that's our lower time frame. And now price doing what I was expecting. We trading low, upper quarter, rejection going lower, traded back to the range, the new day opening gap, and now we started closing above the new day opening gap, and our next target is this new week opening gap here. This guy here, 2144. You're welcome, Natalia. Yeah, the SE even horizon quadrants are usually on the weekly levels. Yes, but when I don't have weekly levels below, I always use one new day opening gap below. And when I don't have new day opening gap below, I use this quarterly chart level like I was using to frame our level of retrace. These gaps I draw manually. Yeah, all manually, all manually. Yeah, it takes a little bit. It takes, I mean, takes a little bit of time. The first time you have to draw this, but after you just update like the new week or the new or a day, it's easy. You spend like 2-3 minutes. The first time, maybe you're gonna spend 15-20 minutes to do the whole chart like this. But after you have all draw, for example, in the next week, I just came into the weekly chart. I will have just one bar here. I draw one more box, and then I update this range between the levels. So doesn't take much. And now, like I said, we touch the 50% of the 0-1, and now we push on to where? 2 and 2.5 here. Price does this every day, guys. As soon as you understand how price behavior between the deviation levels, that's a tool that you can like anticipate the price action and gets more confident to take the trade. Because I was calling this price action in advance before it happened. I said we close above 1, touch 1.5, we retrace between 0 and -1, 50%, boom. Next level, 2 and 2.5. We touch here. As soon as we close the 2.5, most of the time we not go straight away to 4. We're going to retrace between some of these levels, 1 and 1.5, and you just can confirm the levels using the range. So our full range is this one here, is our full range, but our updated range is this guy here, from here. And if you want to see retrace between 608, 705, where is this level? Here. Price will retrace around this level here. And then the next step after this, because we close above 2.5, we're going to go at least 3.5. Sometimes when you touch here, you have a one another retrace until 0 and 1, this level here, and the final push until 4 and 4.5. That's what price does every day, guys. And I could see on this downside and now on this upside, because today is what we call a market maker buy and sell and buy model. We pushing lower, we pushing higher until this level to take this high. Is a symmetrical day. Sometimes when you have like a trendy days, we don't have this lag. We just have it like lower price or just higher price. But today, clearly is a market maker sell and buy model. So now, yeah, today we most likely not see this retrace of the 2.5 to this lower levels. We're gonna push into these levels here. And that was why I always say patience pay. Because if you miss this entry here, fine. At 10 a.m., most of the days you're gonna have some very nice retrace reversal. And that was today was the best 10 a.m. model that we have. Is the 2 minutes manipulation model. At 10:03, we started seeing pricing higher and happen here. And this model, we have this up prices, like prices get here very fast. Like we took like 30 minutes to get here, and probably gonna have a get here faster than 30 minutes, maybe in 20 minutes, because we almost get there. So that's a model that I like to trade because things happen faster here, and we don't have this chop environments. Look, it's really clean. I said 10:03, we start seeing higher price. 10:03, boom, a small consolidation, and boom, things happen really fast. That's a model that I love to trade. If I didn't have my consistency rule on this account, I would take this trade for sure. Just the regular levels, Joe. 50%, 25%, and 75%. Just the regular quadrants. 50%, 25, and 75. I don't use the other fibers over there. Just the lower quarter, 50%, and up quarter. Oh, and then the fractal range, I just do the same. I use the lower quarter. Sure, it's the same level, but just between quarters. So the main levels would be this one: 50%, 75, and 25. And between each quarter, I use the same levels in fractal. So 25, 50, 75%. I just use the same measure between quarters. So here, here, and here. Just this is the only levels I use. I'm not using different levels in this range here. Thank you, Vicente, for your time. I see you tomorrow, man. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you, Bourbon. I see you tomorrow, man. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap up soon this one because I mean, the day for me is almost done. We got the sell side and now the buy side, and this trade is almost done. My last target will be here, the opening range. So yeah, today we almost done here. The next down move, we don't have yet, Marco, because this move isn't over yet. This moving to the high side, we need to touch at least 50% bit of 3.5 and 4 to finish this move. So far, I wasn't looking for any short right here. We need to wait price get one of these levels, and we're most likely to see price around here because we have a fractal consolidation, and the deviations of the fractal consolidation 4 is on the closing range high and match with the 50% of the 3 and 4 p.m. level. So we're most likely to see price around here. And if we think about these deviation levels, we just touched the 2.5 level now. We just touched the 2.5. So now maybe gonna see a retrace around this level here before we pushing higher, something like this. Retracing around here, 0 and 1 of this level, and then a push into these levels here. So right now, I wasn't looking for any retracement down. If you just try to measure this retracement down, I'll take this uh, this guy here, just this candle as a measure. Yeah, and that makes perfect sense to me. These measures will give us to, if you retrace onto 2.5 or something around here, 618. Yeah, this level makes sense. But we're most likely to see price goes higher right away, because this model, we almost don't have it like this big retrace. We're going pushing to 4.5 fast, really fast. Is the 10:02, the 2 minutes manipulation on the 10 a.m. And that's what's most likely to happen right now. We're gonna see price until here in the next 5 minutes. Until 10:30, I wanna see price here. The 1021 is this case, this candle. But for me, it doesn't make sense, because the type of the model. But right after, like I said, price touch here, we can maybe start think some retraces. But overall, I'm bullish for the day. So maybe, I'm not sure in the AM session, but maybe on the PM session, see higher price breaking this highs. No, I'm not genius rich. Thank you so much. I'm just a regular guy that knows how to solve the puzzle. Yeah. Yeah, Fernando. Maybe on PM session, yes, we can go to the CPI high. I wasn't so sure, because today, like I said, is the day after CPI, and for me, most likely is a range day. But for sure, yeah, we can see higher prices on the on the PM session. All right, guys. I guess I'm wrapping up here. Our trade tape reading is done, because both trades are unfold, the downside and the upside. So we most likely to see. Look, for this deviation, we just touched 4. So yeah, we could be done. But I still gonna push a little bit higher until 3.5 and 4 of this level. But we couldn't say that we done here, because we touched 4 deviation of this rejection block level. So yeah, for me, that would be the trade. And if we do this right measure, we just touch the three. We still have like a final push to this upside, but most of it is this. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate it for your time. Thank you so much, guys. And I'm sorry for this. You guys said like this black screen for a few minutes. I recorded today, so I'm gonna upload the video, and you guys catch the time I was missing this black screen. Yeah, Natalia, it takes time, but what matters is studying, focus, practicing, and as time goes by, things will get clear to everyone. That what makes you people improve. You need to study, you need to back test, you need to learn with the mistakes, and that's it. It's just like a cycle. I'm sure everyone will improve a bit by bit every day. That's what's happened. Thank you, Fernand. Thank you, Carol. Thank you, Sam. Joe. I'm really happy for you. Best reading. I'm glad for you. Proud of you, man. Thank you. Thank you. I'm really happy to see you guys improving. That's my main point here. Thank you, NKB. I appreciate you. Thank you, Marco. I hope you guys have a great day today. It wasn't like me trading live, but I hope that the tips I'm giving, what I'm expecting the price, and they really unfold well. You guys could catch a nice one. Yeah, thank you, Tripod. Thank you, Fernando, once again. So give me 30 minutes, guys. I can upload the video here. Just edit and upload and put the link here. All right. Thanks, guys. Bye bye.